Hashtag moist.
Hashtag bricked up. We are live.
Hashtag stiffer than a dry noodle.
Welcome to the Sinchies podcast.
Oh, we back.
We are back.
Skipped a week there. But we
Sorry
back.
about the hiatus.
Yeah.
I was busting ass training for this fight last weekend, so we skipped an episode, so sorry about that. But
Sorry, not sorry. We're gonna have a good episode here.
yeah, we've got shit to talk about.
Yeah.
We had a fun ass weekend.
It's a good night.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
So, Marcus,
What up?
how was your week, my man?
Not too bad, actually.
Past 2 weeks, I guess. You can let
Past 2
everybody.
weeks.
You can
Yeah.
let everybody know
I mean,
what's been up.
same shit every days. It wasn't nothing too new. I mean, had a pretty good weekend this week with your fight and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's been fun.
we had a good time.
Yeah. I don't think there's really much new going on with me. Working and lifting.
You've been lifting like a motherfucker, dude.
Been
This boy's been 2-a-days in it.
on the weekends.
Yeah.
I wish I could during the week. I mean, I could, but I
Me
don't want
too,
to get up
man.
at 3 in the morning.
It's
Oh,
true.
God.
Especially when I don't go to bed till fucking midnight anyways.
Bro, yesterday I was running on 3 hours of sleep. I couldn't get to sleep at all the night before.
I should have just came and cuddled, dude.
I thought about it, but
Remember when we used to cuddle in the old house? Why
Yeah.
don't we do that no more?
I don't know.
We
You
used-
guys are always playing League of Legends in here, that's why.
That's true. And I think the last time we cuddled in bed is when Nala shit directly on the bed.
Yeah, there's some bad juju that happens when we cuddle.
That might have been the last time.
Oh, weird boners and shitting dogs.
What
That's what happens.
weren't we watching like Wolf of Wall Street, dude?
No, what were we watching? We were watching Star Wars.
Yeah.
We were watching Solo or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then
Having
she just...
a good old night. Just cuddling. Nala was laying right next to us. I was the little spoon. I was enjoying myself. We were just chilling. Bros being bros, you know? And then
Them's the homies.
Nala stood up, did a couple circles,
Dude, she turned
locked eyes,
She looked the shoulder back and was like, watch this.
and then just fucking shit all over us. Well, not all on us, but
I
all
got up
over
as
my
soon as I
bed.
saw her squat, and I'm like, yo.
yeah, that was a bad fucking time, dude.
Oh.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
Was that? No, that wasn't the time I threw my phone and got it covered in shit, right?
No, because I was in my room, and I saw her just pops, like, right in front of both of our doorways.
Yeah, because our doors were, like, facing each other.
Yeah, and I just see a phone come out of nowhere and hit her right in the ass.
Yeah, Nala just, like, once again locked eyes, just feeling a little rebellious, and just started taking a shit in between our two doors.
This was literally, like, within the first month that we were roommates.
Yeah, and I threw my phone, and it hit her square in the asshole mid-shit. My whole phone got covered in shit. I was pissed.
I'm glad she doesn't do that as much. I mean, it's happened a couple times, but...
She's only shit in the house, like, twice since we've been here. And that one of those times was when she ate 2 loaves of bread, and she's gluten intolerant, so that was kind of expected.
She's gluten intolerant.
Dude, she has to be. Anytime she eats anything with bread, she fucking gets the shits.
Your dog's a millennial, dude.
Yeah. You know? You can't fucking choose them. Well, I did choose her.
You chose that one.
She was so cute and adorable when I got her. And then she's just turned into a very fucking Down syndrome dog. She's got to be on the spectrum. There's no question about it.
She is the spectrum.
Homie with the chromie, dude.
Homie with the chromie.
Remember when we were at the old place and we had the gate at the top of the stairs?
And she surfboarded that bitch down?
Yeah, and she literally just fucking got a random tick in her ass. Full sprint, hit the gate, and got her legs caught in between the gate, and just fucking belly slid down all the stairs, dude.
She would a couple of times, like, try, like, jump or, like, stand up to, like, look over.
Yeah,
that one she just landed straight into the gate.
I don't know what fucking happened, dude, but all I remember is us, like, running down there. or to the top of the stairs, and she was just on her back with the gate in between her.
Yeah,
fucking,
she was caught in the gate.
She's just looking at us like, why'd you do that?
Hi, I'm Nala. Welcome to Jackass.
She just fucking blamed me for it.
Nala Knoxville, bro.
She's a special one.
Fuck.
But I mean, back to weekly check-ins.
Yeah.
After the fucking my special dog tangents.
That's where she gets it from, bro.
Dogs are just like their owners, bro.
Have you slid down the stairs yet?
Yeah. Remember when I fucked my dick up? Sliding down?
Yeah,
belly down? I fucking went head first down the stairs all hungover one morning. I got fucking rug burn on my dick. That sucked. But, back to weekly check-ins.
Anyways.
I trained really hard. Not really. But we'll say that I trained really hard. I just didn't drink a lot of beer that week.
Which for you is training pretty hard.
Didn't lift as heavy. Did some cardio. But, I mean, it was worth it because we got to the fights. I entered the fights really mellow. Coach Co was more nervous than I was, dude.
I think everyone was.
Yeah, literally everybody was more nervous than I was.
I was like at this.
I was fucking vibing, dude.
Like, I know what to expect at this point, but it's still just like watching your buddy in there. You know, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Got a lot invested emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Don't get me wrong, I had butterflies in my stomach and stuff, but
It's because you saw me.
Yeah, I knew it was my night, dude. I knew from the second I stepped in that fucking ring, dude. It was on. I wasn't gonna be stopped. So, yeah, I mean, not trying to be cocky, but I pretty much had a flawless performance this weekend. I was dominant in both of my matches. Just absolutely smashed. My first match was maybe 40 seconds.
Tell us about that, dude.
Oh, that fucking dude shouldn't have even been in the tournament, man.
Yeah.
Long-haired, 55-year-old hippie, dude. He came out to Michael Jackson and started, like, fucking moonwalking and shit into the ring.
When he come out to beat it or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah. So that's when, I don't know if we told you this, because me and Derek drove up together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You guys got up there early. I waited for Derek to get off work, because, you know, I didn't want him to drive his truck all the way from downtown Denver up to Greeley.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him he could ride with me. So at one point I was like, fuck, like, matches are about to start and I'm still sitting at the dinner table.
Oof.
And then he was like, I'm headed that way, I'm about there. So we hauled ass up there. We got there and we saw Alec right away in the lobby. And
The boy.
I was thinking, I'm like, if Alec shows up, what are the chances of him getting kicked out? I swear to Christ, within 30 seconds, they were about to kick him out when we showed up there.
Why?
So we got, you know, we all had the VIP tickets for the tables.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, did he just get a general admission ticket?
Yeah.
All right, so we had wristbands and shit for the VIP, lottery, all that shit. And he, like, went to the bathroom and he was walking in, didn't have a wristband or ticket or anything like that. And the guy was like, yo, like, do you have, like, a ticket or anything? Like, he's like, yo, I was just in there. I just bought a ticket. I just went to the bathroom real quick. And the guy was like, you need a bracelet and shit. And he was like, the girl just sold me a ticket. And he was like, yo, like, whatever her name was. He's like, do you remember me? And she was like, what? And I was like, mother, he just snuck in here. He's about to get thrown out. And so, like,
I would not doubt that.
yeah, and, like, we had our tickets and everything. We didn't know we had, like, to go over there and get our wristbands. So we got it, and he's like, all right, like, thanks for the confusion. Like, he got his ticket. She's like, oh, yeah, he bought a ticket. Like, let's give him a wristband. So then we walk in, and we ran over to get a drink right away, and then Beat It comes on. And I turn around, I'm like, oh, shit, that's the guy from Dylan's face, and it's about to start. Like, we got there just in time.
I remember you guys when I was, like, in the warm-up room. I came out and saw you guys real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys must have just got there.
Where we at? Where the drinks were?
No, remember I saw you guys at, like, the ticket area.
Oh.
Where you guys were getting the tickets. I came up and saw you guys real quick because I saw Derek in his little red flannel.
Was that before the your first match?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see you there. Yeah.
I was like 2 minutes out.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even. That was probably right when we saw Alec then.
Yeah, I didn't see Alec
Yeah.
until after I got out of the cage and he was like the first person there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that fucking guy, I love him. He was a riot, but he had no business being in the cage with me.
Yeah.
That dude was dying 20 seconds in.
Was he?
He was breathing all heavy, trying to like get head position on me wrestling, and I was just like, "Ooh, this is gonna be bad."
Did you hear Jimmy?
Oh
in
yeah.
that match.
Oh yeah.
Someone's like, "Yo, that old dude has got socks on," and Jimmy's like, "Ref, he's got socks on."
Jimmy was like killing me.
That was
dude.
like right when you're rolling him over to like choke him, and I just see like his old ass socks in the air.
Me and Jimmy had a ball that whole night, but he got like against the cage. I got him against the cage, and then I threw up a flying armbar because I was just feeling snazzy, and I almost locked it in, but he slipped out, and then he tried to get on top, and I immediately swept him. Got to side control, and then he turned on his side, and I hit that Darce, and that was that. It was all of maybe 40 seconds, that match. It wasn't long at all.
Yeah.
And then I got out, and everybody dapped me up. I walked around, did my rounds, said hi to everybody, because I sold the most tickets out of everybody. I had probably 40 people there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I sold 4 tables, and then I sold like 10 to 15 GA tickets. So, I mean,
I guess I
almost
didn't
40.
even see who was at that table across from us.
Mm-hmm. It was your guys' table, and then all the ninjas were at one table. I had more ninjas and a family of 4 at one more table, and then I had my mom and the twins and Ava and all them were at the 4th table.
Was your mom over there?
She was on the opposite side of you guys.
Yeah, I
I
saw you over
separated
there.
her and Dad.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, give me opposite sides of the rings for 2 tables. And he was like, why? I was like, because my dad and my mom don't get along.
Yeah, I saw you over there, and I was trying to look for your mom because I wanted to say hi, but I didn't see him.
Yeah, they were like right over by the cocktail ring or entrance, whatever.
Yeah.
But
I saw like where the table was, but I just didn't see your mom, I guess.
I just chilled. I felt great. I wasn't even tired. And then the very next match was the 2 guys who were going to face me in the final, whoever won that. And they had a boring-ass match.
Dude, me and Derek were all cracking up because during their match, you were over like right there watching it, like right at the cage, and you just like kept laughing.
Oh, yeah.
We were cracking up. We're like, he's just doing the Michael Jordan shit over
Dude,
there.
I was fucking on one. I felt great. Did you hear Jimmy that fight?
Probably.
When it was dead silent, and I hear, Dewby! And I look over at Jimmy, and he's like, I like your chances! And he just fucking walked over and got a beer. I was dying, dude. But yeah, they were just death gripping, tuckering each other out. Really slow match. They weren't doing much at all. So I knew they'd be tired.
Well, what? They went into 2 overtimes?
Yeah.
And it still came down to a decision? Yeah.
Well, that's how the overtime was EVI overtime. After the 2 rounds, if there's no submission, then the ref picks one of them to start, and they start in back control with double underhooks.
Yeah.
And you have a minute to escape or a minute to submit. And then you switch places.
That's where I was confused, because I thought the dude escaped the second overtime.
He did, but
And they didn't.
They judged the decision. If he would have submitted him, it would have been over. A submission beats everything. But they went off escape times, and then they judged the overall match. So like if they both would have escaped similar times, they still would have judged the overall match. Which that Chad Myers he escaped, and the other dude just held him in place for a minute. So that's why he won the decision, because he actually escaped with like 30 seconds to go. But yeah, that wasn't a very exciting match, but I mean they did their best. And
that's why I was cracking up, because you went around to everyone. You're like, I'm gonna apologize if I lose, but I'm not gonna be doing this dumb shit.
Yeah,
during the match.
I pre-apologized to everybody. I was like, I'm gonna go out guns blazing, like I go out on my shield, you know. I was fully prepared to give the people a show. Which, right after that match, I went and saw Chad Myers, and he was like, "Don't hurt me, bro." He's like,
he said that in the cage too, during the fight.
He's like, I got work tomorrow. I was like, I'm not trying to hurt you, dude. I'm just chilling. We're gonna have some fun. I was like, let's give the people a show, dude.
Because his post-fight interview, he was like, the guy's like, so you're gonna face Dylan Dewberry next, and you were talking to Jimmy or some dude over down there, and I know where you were. Like, you couldn't hear the the speakers, because like I was there too. I walked by there when they were interviewing someone. You couldn't hear shit. But like that guy was like, "Yeah, Dylan, don't hurt me," and you were just like over there laughing with Jimmy. I was cracking up.
Yeah, so we came out for that one, and he came out hot. He totally switched his game up.
Yeah, he did.
He played the bottom the whole first game, or the whole first match, and then that one he tried to wrestle me.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do too dandy.
No.
I dwarf tossed him into that cage.
Yeah, that's it. I was cracking up because I told Derek too during that, because he went for that takedown on you, and you just like hip checked him, and he just fell back into the
Bounced
cage.
off the cage, dude.
He just went rolling back. And you like took a couple steps for a second, like and then you like backed up. You're like, come on,
yeah.
But like I looked at Derek, I'm like, Dylan's in control here.
Yeah, dude.
You could tell that dude was like, oh fuck.
Oh, I put the fear of God in his eyes, dude. As soon as I threw
shit.
And like you said, dude, I walked in, I was like, fucking Panther going for the kill, and I was like, nah, dude, we'll give him some more time. So I like stood back, and then that's when he immediately threw up the flying triangle.
Yeah, so dude yelled it.
Yeah,
he's like, hit him with the flying triangle.
He tried to catch me with the flying triangle right after that.
Yeah.
That failed. And then we rolled around on the ground for a second. I tried to set up a sweep, but he got back to his feet. And then I immediately got up and took him down again. And then he threw up that flying armbar. And the flying armbar was actually like kind of close.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to get out of it, but like he wrapped his legs around my head and he had a good setup. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then that's when Ko and Jimmy started like freaking out. I could hear them. They're like, quit fucking around, Dewby. They're like, end it. End it. They knew I was fucking with this guy. So I was like, I might as well try and end it. So then we scrambled a little bit and he turtled up and I tried to take his back, but I went for the choke immediately. Mm-hmm. And he ended up slipping out of it. And then he rolled over and I got onto his hip and got hip control. And then he turtled up again. And it was just a fucking like light bulb went off because I've been working on that front flip back take in the gym just silently for like 3 weeks. And you know when you like think about something and you manifest it, dude, it was like everything stopped, dude. And it was like, now's the time to hit it. And I was just like, the crowd's gonna love this one.
Well, like I remember like right before you did it, because I was like, you like looked up.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You looked up because you had him
for a second.
Yeah, and you were just like, I don't know how to describe it, just like the calm look in your face. It was like you'd done it 1,000 fucking times. You're like, all right, here we go. Like you already had it set up. You're just like so calm. It didn't look like I'm gonna try this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like you're so confident and you did it, and like everyone was like, oh shit.
That was just straight poker face.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, should I really try this right now?
I mean, you look confident
like,
doing it.
This could end really bad, but I was just like, fuck it.
No, so it was perfect.
Did a full front flip, threw this dude into my lap, took his back, and then he tried to roll out of it again, and I had that choke set in, that rear naked choke, but he had both his hands on there, on his cheeks. And a lot of people think that when they get here that they're safe from the rear naked choke, but you know, fucking Dylan in class, he's a fucking Viking, dude. He doesn't go out, so I've gotten really good at just face crushing people. Yeah. So I locked in that gable grip, and he started like turtling up, and I was on top of him, and I was like, "You're dead to rights, dude. Don't make me squeeze." And he's just sitting down there, and he's like, "Just squeeze, bro." And I was like, "Okay, man." And I fucking damn near popped that dude's head off, and he topped. And he like sits up and he's like, holy shit, that was tight. And I was like, I gave you an out, dude.
When you flipped, that dude's eyes was this big. Like once he ended up in your lap, you could tell he was like, oh shit.
He literally went, oh, when I flipped through it. Yeah. He's like, oh. And I was like, yeah, you're toast, dude. But yeah, that was the highlight of the night, I would probably say, for that whole fucking thing, because everybody lost their shit. Yeah.
Well, the announcers, they even said too, they hopped up out of their seat and just like ran over to the cage as soon as they did it. They're like, what?
Not a lot of people see that. That's an old Liero Vera move. Yeah. And he used to bust that out in 80cc back in the day. And my sensei knows exactly the kind of style that I do, because I'm a back technician, like, through and through. So he was like, I got a move to show you, man. He's like, if anybody in the gym can pull it off, it's you. So he's been showing me that for few months now, and I've only been training it like really hard for like the last 3 weeks, and it was just fucking wonderful for it to come into fruition.
That's
dude.
pretty smooth. That was cool.
And the announcer just loved me, dude. He was chatting me up that whole time after I won that.
He's cracking me up. He's like, as soon as he got in there, he's like, that was all right. And you're like, yeah, it could have been better. And he's like, fuck, you're good.
Dude. And another side note is that dude came up to me when it was just me and Jimmy got there. And there was like maybe 8 people in the whole fucking arena. And me and Jimmy were just sitting down. I even had a beer before the match. I was just like, I need to relax.
Took some shots before you left here.
Yeah, dude. Don't do as I do, kids. But, you know, anything to calm the nerves a little bit. I gotta say, I was smooth as hell. I was not worried about nothing, dude.
A couple shots of Fireball and a beer and you're good to roll.
Chilling that whole fight. But, he, like, came up and he shook my hand. He's like, man, you did wonderful last time. He's like, don't make me look bad this time, okay? So after both matches, like, when he'd come into the cage, I was like, did I disappoint? He's like, what do you think, man?
Was it the promoter or the announcer?
The announcer.
The one that was interviewing you?
And he was just fucking all about me, dude. He loved me. And then he was just talking me up. He was like, this guy wins the blue belt level up tournament, the first one, and the first level up, or the first purple belt bracket that we have on the Colorado Jiu-Jitsu Club. You sweep that. Now you get your title shot. And I didn't even know I was going to, because I was telling you before the fight, Paprocki, the promoter, he was talking about a title fight. Yeah. But they just, like, announced it, like, as soon as, like, after the pro show started.
Yeah.
And he was like, the winner of this gets a title shot. So I was like, oh, fuck, I guess I'm getting a title shot.
You're doing the Ace Ventura dance in the...
Yeah.
You're like, get a title shot.
It's great here. Like... I was just vibing, man. But that was cool, like, the mentality going into that tournament. Because after I won the first match, like, I can't even... It sounds like cocky, but, like, I absolutely 100% knew I was going to win. So that's why, like, I was taking my time in that walk-in. I had that dope-ass walkout song. I was just... Fuck it. That was my night, dude.
I'm saying you could have took longer, though.
I could have. And I genuinely tried to not finish that fool.
I'm gonna have you watch some WWE entrances. We're gonna get your shit down, bro. It's all timing.
Oh, you talking about the walkout, dude.
Yeah, I'm talking about the walkout.
I walked out semi-early. Because when the fucking drop happened is when the music cut off. But... Yeah, it is what it is. I'll have it down by the next one.
For those of you that know the song, it was Parasite Eve by Bring Me the Horizon.
And I walked out when the sirens came on. But then there's like a big metal drop.
Well, like right when it started, I looked at Derek and I'm like, he needs to wait this out until like the song drops to come out. And, like it's only like a minute or so. And then like I look over and you started walking out. I was like, oh, you should have made him wait. I was telling Derek, I'm like, he should have just played mind games and made him wait a little bit longer.
All in all, it was a great turnout though. Like, had a lot of friends and family come. Like I said, I sold more tickets than anybody. And to go out and just put on a fucking like flawless performance, dude. That was a fucking good ass time. And
it was fun.
We proceeded to get fucked up afterwards.
I was prepared to go home right away. And we were in Greeley bar hop until 2:30 at night.
I can't afford to get some drinks. I was like, just come out for one drink, man.
Yeah, I was like, I'll do one. And then at 2:30 in the morning, we're leaving back home.
2:30? I think it was later than that, dude.
We got home at 3:30. It's like an hour drive here. An hour drive back.
Maybe. But, yeah, dude, good old Praise a Lot, the first guy in my match, like right after I won.
Yeah.
He bought me 2 fucking Crown and Sprites and just gave me the double fist like right when I got out.
He was like, take them.
I was like, what's up, man?
And then he found us at the bar.
Yeah, dude. That was the funniest shit ever, bro. I didn't even like message him where we were or anything. That motherfucker found us at the bar and brought me 4 carne asada tacos. Yeah. Because he was talking about that taco truck, remember?
The taco truck.
And I was like, I'm going to have to get some of those tacos, man.
Yeah. Sure. He's like, I'll buy you some.
We're at the bar, dude. I feel him tap my shoulder. He's like, I got you some carne asada tacos, dog.
Yeah, I'd like just see like some dude like because he had his hat on like long hair like tap you on the shoulder. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And you turn around, and you're like, oh Taco? And he's like, I brought you tacos. And I'm like, he found us?
Huge shout out to Praise a Lot. That dude was a riot. He probably shouldn't have been in that tournament, but fuck, that dude was funny. And he was just happy to be there, man. He was just enjoying himself.
Oh yeah, he was saying that too. He's like, bro, I've been doing this for 15 years. I'm just happy to get this opportunity. Oh fuck, I love that you shouted out the podcast here, like in the post-fight interview.
Sure did.
Dude, yeah, I had like 3 or 4 people come up to me during the night. They're like, "You the guy from the podcast?" I was like, "Sure am."
Oh, we're getting a little fucking running room, dude.
I didn't think Greeley was a place I'd be getting.
It was fun, dude. Taking lots of pictures with people, like having like legitimate
with your shirt unbuttoned the whole fucking time.
Dude, I had that Hawaiian shirt. I was just rocking it. But like that's cool, dude. Like having like little people, like little 12-year-olds and shit.
Midgets
would be cool too, but just like kids, dude, that I've never met before, and they're just like, Dylan, you're awesome. Can I get a picture? Or they ask me to sign shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool, dude. Yeah. Like, that's not something a lot of people get to experience. That was, like, the most rewarding part of the night.
I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, I need to dress up as security and just, like, act like I'm trying to keep people away from you. Be like, yo, Dill, is it cool? Like, kids want a picture? Back up.
It was a cool-ass night, dude. It was a good experience. And now I got the title shot, so... I don't want to like drop exact dates because I don't know the exact date yet, but he said about 90 days out, so looking about like the end of August, I'll be going for that 155 title, and it's fucking cool. 5-0, 100% submission rate. I've submitted everybody in the first round.
I'm interested to see because they had another level up tournament there, and that young Asian kid won it.
Yep.
He was like 18. Just turned 18, got his purple belt.
He's pretty
That's
badass.
Fucking awesome. Yeah.
I saw him. I was the first person to see him after his match too. I was standing at the end of the walkway, and I was like, I look forward to competing with you soon, man. Yeah. And he was all fucking giddy. That
was an interesting one because like he was just so technically sound. The other kid who was facing was like he was good, but like he didn't know how to finish because he had that kid a couple times, and I'm like, he could have finished him like 2 or 3 times, and the kid just slipped out of it.
It's all about the finish, dude.
Yeah,
that's all I focus on.
Yeah, so the other kid, like I think the other one's gonna be good. He just needs a little bit more experience too. But no, that was cool seeing that kid.
There were some good matches.
Yeah, they're like, you're 18 years old. Like, how'd you get this good? I looked at Derek. I'm like, his dad probably told him, like, you ain't got a place to sleep tonight if you don't win this.
Dude, he was cracking me up in his post-fight interviews and stuff. He's like, I don't know, man. I play a lot of video games.
Yeah, he was like,
I just like to hang out, man. Yeah. Jiu-jitsu's fun.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell, dude, he was just an innocent kid.
Dude, it's so funny because the announcer's like, man, when I was 18, I don't even know if I knew how to tie my shoes yet. And the kid's like, I mean, you're wearing flip-flops right now. I was fucking dying. Even he was like, oh, shit. He was full, like, dressed up in his suit, but then was wearing flip-flops. And fucking...
dude, you're not supposed to wear shoes in the cage.
Yeah, that shit cracked me up, though. He just was like, yeah, you're wearing flip-flops, bro.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was a good night.
Yeah. I really liked talking to Paprocki in the cage, the promoter. Because he came out and I was like, I told you, dude. And he's like, I didn't have a doubt, brother. He's like, and he pulled me aside after my fight, and he was like, you're going to be Colorado Jiu-Jitsu Club's, like, golden boy. So me and him are having lunch next week.
I was going to say, are you guys going to have lunch? Or are you just talking about it?
He wants to have lunch. We're going to talk about sponsorship and just selling myself. He's like, I had a bunch of people that fucking hated me, and I still sold tickets to them just because they wanted to see me lose.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll teach you all that shit. So he's going to teach me how to market myself better. We're going to get some sponsors. I actually got a meeting tomorrow for my potential first sponsor. I won't drop names, but fingers crossed on that. Might get a sponsor. Just,
yeah, that would be interesting. I hope that goes well.
Me too, dude. That one's one that I really want. That's not just like a silly sponsor, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see what goes on with that, but
like, let me get some weed companies, see if they can sponsor you.
Dude, I'll take whatever. You gonna pay me? I'll fucking slap your thing on my banner.
Let's get a big old weed leaf on
Yeah,
that
dude.
fucking...
It's cool though. All your shit like finally paying off, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like being the favorite for an actual like pro event, like that shit's weird.
That's cool.
Like elating.
Yeah.
So
are you elated?
I was fucking elated that night, dude. I tell you what, in more ways than one.
But yeah, man, we fucking
we went just bar hopping after that. Yeah.
Dude, I was so fucking hungry because I didn't eat until like since like noon that day.
Mm-hmm.
And we showed up in the first place. It was like 10, and I was like, "Fuck!"
They were
someone
still
give me
serving
something to
tacos, dude.
Yeah, I got them carne asada fries. Those things were slapping tits, dude. Those are the best carne asada fries. Just because I was so fucking hungry. Yeah, because Derek bought me 2 drinks at the event.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, on an empty stomach, I was feeling decent.
Well, me too, dude. I was like 4 or 5 drinks deep by the time we got to the bar, dude. I was just like fucking stumbled in there, still shirt unbuttoned, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't give a fuck.
Yo, they almost didn't let you into the box.
Yeah. If Jack wouldn't have been there, they wouldn't have let me in.
Yeah. As soon as, like, me and it was Jimmy. Jimmy went in front of me, and I saw, like, the rules right there. And the first one is, like, no face, hand, or neck tattoos. And I was like, Jimmy, look it. And we looked and then turned around, and like right when we turned around, the guy's like, I can't let you in. You're like, why? And he's like, your neck tattoo. And you're like, what the fuck does that have anything to do with this? He's like, it's the rules. And you're like, that's so fucking stupid.
I've literally never like been turned away for a neck tattoo, but I can't say that now.
Some fucking...
So we stumbled back to the taco bar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these fuckers won't let me in, Jack.
Yeah.
And he's like, let me see if Austin's working the front. And he's like, I'll get you in. And sure enough, it was Austin.
Mm-hmm. He's like, let my boy in. He's not going to do anything. They're like, all right.
And I'm pissed drunk. I'm like, I'm not going to cause problems. I promise.
We were talking about like 5 minutes later going to be like, yo, neck tattoo is causing some shit in there.
So we went there, met up with a couple more people from the venue, had some good times.
There were people that were hanging with us. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, bro. And then where'd we go after that?
There's the box. Then we went to the bear.
No. Oh, yeah. The bear was across the street.
Like, yeah, first was that taco
That's where I
place,
got lost,
Luna's, dude. And then we went to the box. Yeah, we went downstairs, me, Jimmy, and Derek, because Jimmy was talking to some chick.
Yeah, and y'all left the drunkest motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was fucking lost.
I was following them.
I'm like, where'd everybody go?
Yeah, we went upstairs, we're like, because they wanted to go into the bear, because that chick, I guess, she lived in Greeley, but she knew all the bars. Mm-hmm. She's like, let's go over to the bear, like, I know some people over there. And, so we went upstairs, we're like, all right, let's get Dylan. Then we looked around, we're like, I don't know where Dylan is, let's just go. And I'm like, okay.
Dude, I was stumbling around the box for 20 minutes. I was like, where did everybody go?
Yeah, we're over there, like, Yuki and them were texting me. They're like, are you guys still in Greeley? I'm like, we're bar hopping right now. They're like, get him home. I'm like, I'm trying, but it's not succeeding.
How'd that turn out?
Yeah, no.
We closed that shit down, dude.
Yeah, then we ended up in that Irish bar for 10 minutes.
Yeah, because Jimmy had to seal the deal with that one chick. And he didn't.
He didn't.
We fucking drove her home. And I was drunk as shit in the passenger seat, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna just take a nap because Jimmy's gonna be in there for a while. 5 minutes later, he comes stumbling out. He's like, "Hey, roommate cock blocked me." She's like, "He fucked me up. I was in. I was like, "Sure you are. Let's go home."
Dude, I was cracking up because he met that server girl at the venue.
Yeah, the two of them showed up.
Yeah, and the one was talking to him, but like when we met her, she's like getting introduced to everyone, and like going around, and then like Derek's right next to me. He's like, "Hi, I'm Derek," and she got to me. I was like, "Hi, I'm Derek," and she was just like looking at me, and I was just like smiling. She's like, "So Derek and Derek?" I was like, "Uh-huh," and like Derek didn't even like. He was like, we both played it off. So then when she showed up, I didn't even recognize her at first. I didn't recognize either of them.
Yeah, they both looked way different.
Yeah. she like showed up, and then I was like, oh, that's the server girl, and she like looked at Derek. She's like, hi, Derek. She looked at me. She's like, hi, Derek. She's like, hi. She thought I was Derek the whole time. I was gonna give the other girl a different name too, but
You should have. That would have.
I don't even think I told her my name, so I might still be able to.
You could.
Yeah. Shit, that was funny.
It was, all in all, it was a good weekend. And then I was too hungover to do anything on Sunday.
Yeah, I went to the gym in the morning.
Yeah,
Did
you're
cardio.
fucking psycho.
I felt like shit afterwards. I got home, I'm like, that was a terrible idea.
I was
in the
paid
shower.
till like 4 in the morning or 4 in the afternoon, dude.
Yeah, I went and did cardio, took a shower, and then I was like, I feel like I just drank 2 bottles of Jack. Like, I felt super hungover afterwards. Like, it didn't help at all. Oh. Yeah. Lesson learned.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
and we got more to come this weekend, because this weekend's a local tournament. We got Mo's competing, Ellery's competing, Dylan's competing.
Where's this at?
I think it's down at,
Is that the Western Complex?
no, it's not the Western Complex. Because the...
Coliseum?
No. Grappling Industries does one at this, like, soccer field. I can't remember what it's called. Emmett Green or something. But it's kind of, like, towards Lakewood a little bit. But this is the first one in Denver area that they've had in forever. Hunter's competing, Adam's competing. That's all the Saturdays. That's all the adults. And then I finally got my Dewby Death Squad ready to compete on Sunday.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Wish I would have known that one would be out of town this weekend, or else I'd go.
Oh, that's all good, dude.
I kind of want to see them all
Fucking
compete.
so stoked for all of them, dude.
I want to see them all compete.
Ava, Kalia, Kata. If any of you are wondering about the Dewby Death Squad, the Colorado Jiu-Jitsu Club posted a picture of all of them.
Yeah.
So that's all of them.
We looked at the picture. Mo's like, "You're ending racism one picture at a time," because it's just you and a bunch of Mexicans and shit on there.
Got a Mexican, a couple black girls,
Yeah.
a little white girl, a white boy. It was a good time, dude.
Pretty cultured.
Mom, we're podcasting. What's up?
Put her on speaker.
What's up, Mama?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Podcasting.
Oh, I'll let you go.
Say hi to the viewers.
Hi, viewers.
That's my mother.
Sinchies.
Sinchies.
Since you were get me a beer.
That's the gist of it. That was similar.
Pretty close.
Not that I do that, but...
Yeah. How long you been sober now?
4.5 since March. This year is 4 years was March 31st.
Yeah. Very nice, Mama.
Not. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Woo!
That's my mama, everybody.
You know I'm right.
Yeah, no. Hell yeah. I'm excited for you. I was the one that got you sober.
You did get me sober. But you know what? I'm very proud. It's my badge of honor.
No, that's something to be proud of, Mama. Saved
And
your life.
I am very proud, and it saved my life. And yeah, it's been 4.5 years. So, you know, y'all drink, but I'll drive you home.
I'm drinking right now.
I'll drive you home.
And I'm home, so.
I get that. I get you're home, but I'll drive anybody who needs me to drive.
Well, you
Heard it
know,
here first.
who needs an Uber? You got Mama Doobs.
Yeah, you don't need an Uber. You just call me, and it's like, okay. All
I'm gonna
right,
just
I'll
put
be
your
there.
phone number in the link.
No. Kiss my ass.
Free
Now you've
DD.
gone too far.
All right,
Now
Mama.
you're asking
Let me
for digits.
let me call you back right after this podcast, okay?
Oh, I love you guys.
Love you too.
High five.
Love you.
Hi, are you Cincy people?
Cincy people. Oh, okay, Mama. I'll call you back.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that woman's a saint.
Shout out to Mama Doobs.
Love her to death.
Oh, that's funny. That's good shit right there.
I knew that'd be a good little add-on right there.
Let's answer some phones, take some calls.
That's what we should do!
Yeah.
Put it on the Instagram, dude.
Yeah. Call in at whatever time.
Ooh, we might be doing that next week.
Stay
tuned.
tuned. Stay tuned, peeps. Oh, that might be, yeah. That might be a good one. Now. So you got the tournament. Damn, that'd be fun. I wish I could go to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of work. 2 days in a row.
No, but
I'm going to be there all day for 2 days in a row. But, I mean...
You get to see your... How do I put this? Like, your progress as a coach, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Out there.
Dude, I like coaching more than I like competing.
Yeah.
I love competing, don't get me wrong. But, like, if the girls, Mo included, if they all gold, dude, I'm going to lose my shit.
Well, it's like, it's cool seeing, like, since we started lifting together, like, I know, like, I don't coach you in jiu-jitsu, but seeing how much stronger you are than the other guys that you compete against and stuff.
Oh,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
I thought that little Chad Myers would be pretty strong, and then he locked up with me, and I was like...
Yeah, he looked kind of strong, especially in that first match, because the other dude was big, too, and they had a pretty good... I thought he'd be strong, and then, yeah, you hip-checked him into the cage.
Dude, I fucking dwarf-tossed him, and I started coming in, but I was like, nah, we're only, like, a minute in. I gotta let him suffer a little longer, so I backed off, dude. That, like... I would have kept dicking around if Jimmy and Co wouldn't have started just yelling at me, dude.
Co was freaking out?
Oh, yeah. I could hear Jimmy more than Co, which is sad because Co is my cornel.
I was so, I was just sitting there, like, invested in it.
Jimmy's like, quit fucking around, Dewby. He's like, time to end it. And I'm like, all right, you're right.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
No, I'm super stoked for this weekend. I don't have any doubts that they're all going to do good. And I know Ellery and Dylan are going to do fucking great. They always do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the ones who actually come to comp class and train, like, on the same level as me, we're pretty substantial, all of us. So I'm not super worried.
Yeah, send me texts. Keep me updated on that.
I will. It's the only two that I'm not, like, super confident in are Hunter and Adam. Because they're two white belts that aren't really ready to compete. And they just, like, kind of signed up. So, I mean, I'm going to go coach them. I'm going to do what I can, but I don't have high hopes for those two. And the fucking Adam dude signed up for intermediate, and he's a fucking white belt. And I was like, luckily, since I'm the grappling industries for our team, I'm the, like, manager. I was like, that fucking, what's his name? Jason Bateman meme. I was like, sitting at the computer, I was like, the fuck not. And I fucking immediately put him in beginner, dude. I changed his class and everything.
Fuck you are.
I came in the next day, I was like, Adam, you're going to be mad at me. Sorry about it, but you're not ready for intermediate. I was like, let's do you a beginner tournament. And he was just like, okay.
How long's he been training?
Like, 2 years. And
he's ready.
Probably
oops.
One of the worst white belts we have.
Oops.
As Jimmy would say, oops, dude, you know? But
hey,
it's not for everybody, you know? He just progresses at about a ninth of the pace as everybody else in class.
Do you watch this podcast?
I hope not. He's about Nala speed. If Nala were to learn jiu-jitsu, that's
name drop too, so
that's pretty close.
Ooh.
So they're the only two, and then Hunter is just like a spaz, man. He jumps in, and he's a white belt, dude, and he thinks he can leg lock people. And he constantly tries to leg lock me when leg locks aren't even legal for white belts. Besides, like, straight ankles.
He's like, give me that blue belt, coach.
Yeah, dude, so I just fuck him up constantly, you know? Just, like, in the middle of class, just, like, loudly berating him. I'm like, fundamentals are more important than leg locks, and I'll fucking leg lock him in front of everybody. Everybody's just laughing, dude. He's a mess, but...
poor kids.
The rest of them, I feel, are going to do great. Ava's the only one that's iffy because she signed up for 125 because she weighs like 127, and there's nobody signed up in 125 currently. There's like 4 people in 115, and then there's like 4 people in 135. So she's either going to get bumped down to 15s or she's going to go up against 35s.
Is she going to have to... Do those... Is it age group too?
Yeah.
So do they actually have to cut and make weight?
I mean, she does have to cut. She's currently like 126 or 127, but 2 pounds is nothing. Like, you can go sit in the sauna for 15 minutes.
Yeah, but if
and
no
lose
one's in
2
125...
pounds. Well, yeah. But if you are over, they'll more likely move you up to 35s. You get what I'm saying? If she's like makes 25 or under, they'll probably bump her down to 15s. Which I don't even think she'll have a problem at 35.
I was gonna say, what do you think
Ava's
she'll do?
a fucking savage, dude. She's gonna win. I don't know if she'll get a submission, but I'm pretty sure she'll get the gold on points at least.
Right.
Because she's just so top dominant. And then the other 2 twins, Catalina and Kalia, they're just submission. They're turning into submission experts, dude. So I think they'll get all subs. They don't like wrestling at all. They would pull guard if I would let them. But I was like, we do not pull guard at Ludwig Martial Arts. I was like, that is a bitch move, and we will not be doing that. And they're just fucking so sad every time. I'm like, wrestle! They just like wait until they get taken down. I'm like, that's still better than pulling guard. I don't care. Because when you pull guard in a tournament, dude, it's automatic deduction.
Is it?
Yeah, you get -1 point. So, I mean, and a takedown's only worth 2 points, but you have to hold control for 3 seconds for a takedown.
Right.
So, like, if they, like, initially get taken down and they scramble out and flip them over and get on top, there's no points.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you have so much better of a chance to even the score, or just, like, if you're down 2 points, that's no big deal. They're sweeping champions. I've taught them everything about butterfly guard and sweeps, and a sweep is 2 points. So they get taken down, they can immediately hit a sweep and even it up, 2-2. So I'm not worried about them, but they're a lot more nervous than Ava. Because the thing is, Ava's that, like, beastly gymnast that we've been talking about.
Didn't you say she wrestled too?
She just started wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Because she's a freshman, and she started wrestling this summer. But I mean, she's been competing in gymnastics since she was like 6 years old or something.
She's used to the competition stage.
She's used to the crowd and stuff. And the girls are like real shy, the twins, and they've never been in like competition format or anything. So they're like shitting themselves. Yeah.
Hey, you get nervous?
That's what I told them. I was like, "You're fine."
Yeah.
And then that's another reason why when I competed this last weekend, I was so mellow, dude. Like, I was trying not to, like, do anything crazy. I was trying to, like, I told them before the matches, I was like, I'm trying to show you guys that you don't need to get all worked up and go crazy hard. I was like, just stay calm and just work your game. And that's like, the epitome of what I tried to do in my pro matches. I tried to be as nonchalant as possible, dude. I literally looked, like, lazy when I was just standing in the middle of the ring, and I was like, just fucking with these guys.
Especially the second one, too, when you started off, you're just kind of like, all
yeah,
right.
dude, I felt like, not, like, tooting my horn that much, but I felt like Gordon Ryan. Like, how I showed you those Gordon Ryan matches, dude, when he walks out and he, like, just literally doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. It's like, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do, and I'm gonna win. Yeah. Let's see what happens. That's what I tried to, like, emulate, you know? And I'm just trying to, like, calm those girls down as much as possible. They're like, I'm really not that nervous competing now. Because I told them, like, there's going to be 12 mats. Like, there's going to be 12 matches going on at the same time. Not every eye in the entire building's going to be on you guys. I was like, it's nothing like what you just witnessed. So they're a lot more, like, level-headed and ready to compete. I think they're all going to do just outstanding, you know?
That'd be cool. Yeah, let me know how they do.
I will.
Keep me updated.
I'll keep you updated. I'm 90% sure Ellery will get a gold. Dylan might get a gold. Dylan's in that tricky weight class, 170 blue belt, which is constantly stacked. There's like 25 competitors in that class because 70 is just like the most common weight. Yeah. And there's lots of sandbaggers and shit. who like should be purple belts that stay at blue belt. But I don't like doubting Dylan's abilities at all. Dylan's an absolute savage. He's just
a madman, dude.
Yeah, he's got one of the hardest brackets there is. And Ellery's isn't much easier. He's the 55 blue belt.
Yeah, those ones are pretty savage.
Both of those classes are stacked.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're going to do good.
No.
I'm not worried about them. And Mo is an absolute beast.
Really?
Mo is so savage, dude. When she rolls, like, everybody in the gym's
That's
like...
one that I wonder.
She goes hard as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't care. She doesn't give a damn.
Yeah, I've heard you talk about the other girls, but never Mo. So.
No, dude, Mo goes fucking crazy hard. She won't go hard with me. She still has, like, this weird crush thing with me. Love you to death, Mo, but you need to start rolling harder with me. She goes crazy hard on everybody in the gym, though.
That's funny.
Yeah. She's down, dude. All the boys, like, we have, like, a BJJ group chat, and they're like, dude, Mo is a savage down bitch, dude. They're like, she don't give a fuck. She just goes out on her shield. So that's really cool. I think Mo's gonna smash. I don't think Mo's gonna like have a problem at all. I don't know how many people are in her division. She hasn't told me. But the girls, the twins have like 4 to 6 people in their divisions, and then like I said, Ava's either 4 heavier or 4 lighter.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much what I got going this weekend.
Nice.
And I'm more excited about that than my pro fight. Like you saw me that morning, dude. I was Jay chilling when I woke up, dude. I was not stressed.
I think the only time I saw like a little bit of like kind of nervous is like I think when Jimmy got here and you just came out of the shower or something because like you're about to leave and I kind of noticed you're like, oh, but like
that's why
it's happening. Yeah.
That's why I took the fireball.
Yeah, this is like 2 minutes later. You're like, I need a little bit of this. I told Jimmy, I'm like, they just kicked in now. Like he's been chilling all day.
Yeah, dude. I got my favorite meal. I got some chicken wings and
you crushed 2 boxes of chicken wings.
2 boxes of chicken wings, truffle fries, drank a beer, and I was just chilling watching Castlevania, dude. And then I took a shower and Jimmy showed up and like you said, I got a little bit.
Yeah.
I was more nervous the night before.
I thought because, you said that you were getting wings and then we went and got coffee and when I came back, because you're just sitting there watching TV and I was like, should I talk to him? Like, is he zoning in? Like, what's going on? And you're like, dude, this show is sick.
Shout out to Castlevania. If you like anime, dude, that show's dope.
Yeah, you're just all quiet and I was just like looking at you and you're like, I should have started watching this sooner, dude.
I was trying everything I could to just like stay as mellow as possible.
Yeah.
And it worked out, man.
Worked. Watch a little bit of anime.
Because that adrenaline joke is no fucking joke. When you're in the ring and... Remember like my first fight to win fight? I like could barely talk afterwards.
Yeah. We were, there's a dude that just started working with me and he's into jiu-jitsu. I told him to go check out Ludwig's. Mm-hmm. And he said he might. I'm not sure, but, I forget where he's training at, but he said he got in like a white belt competition and he was talking about that too. He's like, dude, like usually I'm fine, like my cardio is all right. He goes, but first tournament I went into, he's like within 20 seconds I was just dying.
Yeah, dude, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah,
when you're like adrenaline's going and stuff, it's like you lose your you use your cardio at like a certain rate, right? When that adrenaline dump hits, you lose that cardio about 6 times faster than you expect, dude. Yeah. And you like get to that point where you're like, I'm literally like gassed, dude, and there's like 4 minutes left to this match.
Yeah.
That's what happened with that first fight to win fight. When I was just absolutely gassed, dude. I still think I was winning that whole match, but then that was when like Ko was like screaming at me in the corner. He's like, you got 15 seconds, Dewby. You better fucking end it. And I was like, well, here's a leg. So I just grabbed onto it and fell back on that straight ankle. And he was just as gassed as me, dude. Like, I'll be honest with you, that shouldn't have been a tap. But that fool was just like so dead when I fell on that ankle. He was just like, fuck, man, you got it.
Yeah, he knew he had it because he like sat up and you could see him. He's like, fuck.
He literally like rolled his eyes, dude.
Yeah.
He was like, Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, and then I think if he would have actually known the time, I don't know if he would have tapped right, that he might have held on.
He probably would have.
Yeah.
I still think I would have won the decision, but I'm glad I got a sub out of it.
Yeah, I think he would have won the decision. Just like, I think that one, like he almost had you in a choke a couple times, but I think you had that lock in for a lot longer.
Yeah, and I out wrestled him, and I feel like I was on top more than him. I was on top probably like 60-40.
Yeah.
It was pretty close, but I mean, we still got like 15 minutes. We good. We Gucci. It's been good.
It's good. It's good.
I'm loving the competition, dude. Yeah. Competing's fun, but I'm more excited to coach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a world class coach. I tell you what.
Yeah.
I take that shit so serious, man. And now we got Anna lifting with us and training with us.
Saw that, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have the 4 Ninja Turtles, dude.
Yeah, like I said, like I like working with the girls in the gym, but with so many of us, it's hard to get a workout.
Yeah,
you know?
That's why we're gonna have to start splitting up.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Say if we do that though, like if we go in and if it's like me and Derek take a couple of them and you have the others, we might be able to do that.
Yeah.
Or
you could take the more serious ones and the ones that are fucking lackadaisical.
Yeah.
The twins. I will have to take. Because Kalia doesn't listen to fucking anybody. She is.
They both are just like, fuck.
Dude, Kalia is a 12-year-old version of me, dude. Like, she has the same fucking attitude.
She rolls the eyes the exact same.
Yeah, dude. She's just like, I don't want to fucking listen to this dude, like, at all. And I'm like, listen to me, you little shit, or I'm going to throw you over that weight machine. I was like, fucking do the lift.
Cracks me up.
Kata's not bad. And Kata's always getting on fucking Kalia's ass when I'm like starting to yell at Kalia and stuff. She's like, Kalia,
really?
fucking listen to him. Yeah. I love Kalia though. She's just like me, man.
Girls crack me up.
Oh yeah, they got wicked drive.
Yeah.
Like they're committed for some fucking 13-year-olds, you know.
Yeah, I feel like especially because like they were super quiet before, but like after they came over here that one time with their mom and stuff, like they'll come up to me now and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh yeah, dude. They call me Uncle Dylan. Like I'm literally because they don't have a. We won't get into that. Yeah. But
I mean, they were all like super kind of quiet, and I guess like
they're super shy, dude.
Like I let you kind of take over there, anyways, like with them, but no, especially after they came over that one night, they're a lot more open up now, and they'll, hey, how's it going? They like ran over to me after your event too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Dope.
And Ava too.
Yeah, Ava's not like nearly as socially shy or like awkward.
Actually, she's been like lately actually a little more quiet.
She is quiet
with me, but because like the twins came over and I was like, hey, how's it going? And like Ava was just standing there. I was like, hi. She's like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
Oh, they cracked me up.
Oh, they're great little bunch, dude. They're gonna be world champions. Yeah. And I'm gonna be their fucking coach.
Gonna be dope.
What else you want to talk about, man? We got like 10 minutes, or we can cut it off here.
I don't know. I could possibly have some good details next week on next week's podcast.
About what?
Because I'm going on a ghost hunt this weekend.
Oh yeah, talk about that.
I'm stoked. So, Rhonda's dad, Rhonda's my old roommate. He's been into ghost hunting for like a long ass time, and like him and my dad started a group like when I was in high school. And it actually kind of started because one of my science projects in high school I did a ghost hunt for, like a little project.
Word.
And then it just kind of like led to like those two just really got involved with it, and then they made their own group, and like we had a website and shit. Like it was pretty cool, but like Dennis has like continued with it and stuff. Like we did it for a little while. Like I went on a few investigations with him, and like we've been out of it for a little bit. But I'm like, especially like the last like 2-3 years, I'm like I've had so much like little shit happen that I'm like I don't want to like ignore this anymore. Like not that I ever ignored it.
I'm pretty sure we have a ghost in our house.
Oh yeah, we kind of got a little bit of confirmation that there's some shit in here.
Yeah, that's true.
And
the twins are fucking semi-psychic or whatever you want to call it.
Clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant.
Yeah, so like they pick up on that shit.
Yeah, Kalia was like giving us a fucking spiel.
Yeah, they both were like, over. Yeah. I think
Kalia's better at it. Kalia's like really apt to it. Mm-hmm. Like when we went over to their grandpa's house, Bob.
Yeah.
She was like literally like describing these spirits and stuff.
Yeah, she was downstairs too.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Yeah. She's like good at that stuff.
So like even at my work, there's been some like little shit going on. Cause like my manager was like, "Yo, this place is haunted." He's like, "It was built on the projects."
Yo.
And I don't think it was built on the projects, but I have no idea for sure. But it's like an old warehouse that we're in. But like there's been times like last week we've had like contractors, electricians setting up new rooms for us, and we have like a mezzanine, just like an open top floor above all our grow rooms. And they were working up there this one day. And at the end of the day we're like cleaning up, and I was getting ready to like weigh out some shit, and it was just me walking down this hallway, and I could hear him like upstairs. So I was gonna go like once, like when you get to the end of the hallway, then that's like where you can see like the balcony where it's all open up there. And I was gonna like tell him like, "Yo, we're taking off for the day, so you guys gotta get the fuck out of here," and stuff. And like I looked up there, and all the lights were off, and no one was up there, and I was like, "Huh, all right." Like I could hear like shit moving upstairs, and it sounded like they were walking around. And so I was like, "Yeah, that's okay." And then today, everyone went on like one of the breaks at the end of the day, and I was just sitting there looking up at the balcony, and it was just all like dark up there, and I'm like, "Fuck it, let's go up there." And it's like these like tall ass steps. It's like those mobile staircases. It's like on wheels and stuff. I'm like, "Fuck it." So I like walked up there. It scared the shit out of me. I think there's like some little machine that starts like whining. It sounds like when you have like a pulley, electronic pulley kind of how like. I heard that as soon as I got up there, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it's like really dark. But I'm like, "All right, let's get ready. Let's walk around this bitch." It's just dark up there, like unfinished. But I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna be. It's called the Abbey, up in Canyon City. It used to be like an old like monastery turned into a school. Now it's like a vineyard, and they do a bunch of shit there. They do like haunted houses, but they like
I remember it.
They tell you like don't go on certain floors. But Dennis has like full reign. Like whenever he wants to do an investigation there, they let him. So I hit him up last week, and I was like, "Yo, like, do you know anyone, like any groups around Denver that are like active that do some shit? Because like I'm getting curious. I want to get back into it." And he was like, "Yeah, I can hit up some contacts. I'm not sure if they're still active." He's like, "You can go whenever you want with me to the Abbey." He's like, "I'm going there next weekend." And I'm like, "I'm gonna be down there anyway." So he's like, 8:00 Saturday night. So
what floors are you not supposed to go to?
I think it's like the 3rd floor. Why? Because they've had like spirits like attack people there, like scratches people and shit like that. So I remember a few years ago we went to their haunted house, and we did their blackout one on the like top floor, and it's pitch black. They like black out all the windows, but it's like basically a maze that you have to go through, and like they'll kind of help lead you, but it's pitch black. There's one where they like spider webbed it with like ropes, and you have to like climb your way through there. And I thought I made it through, and there's one rope on the bottom. I was like, "I made it through!" Boom! And like I just ate shit. And you could see the people helping you because they all had night vision on. You could see like the little like dot. And this dude was like, "Holy shit, are you all right, dude?" I'm like, "You guys are fucked up." Like they were all cracking.
Why would you put that there?
I was like, that's some cheap shit. But when we're headed down, they told us like, don't stop on the 3rd floor. They're like, it's gonna be like 1 or 2 floors below where you in the maze at. So when we were going down, we found a window to see if our buddies had followed us, and we're like, "Wait, we're on the 3rd floor." So like me and Ms. Dylan Garcia turned around and started walking down the hallway and stuff, and I can say we might have seen some shit in there. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh dude, we saw a ghost standing at the end of this hallway," but there was some weird shit that happened, and I'm like curious if anything might pop up again. So we're gonna be there till like 3 a.m. So that's if anything.
I want updates on that.
You're gonna be getting a call at like 1 a.m. Dylan, something just grabbed me. I'm locked in a room right now. But yeah, no. If hopefully something interesting happens. I can talk about it on the.
Dude,
the show
blackouts
next
are
week.
gnarly. I still want to do that 13th floor blackout.
Dude, they
Have you
have
seen
them
that
like
one?
every few months now. Not blackout, but they do like 13th floor shit.
Yeah.
I just saw an ad for another one that they're doing.
But
something
the blackout one they do like November,
Yeah.
and they literally you take teams of 4 in there, and it's all blacked out, and you get one glow stick.
We didn't even get a glow stick at the Abbey, dude. We had to hold on to a rope.
You get one glow stick, but I guess the people are like allowed to like steal your glow stick and stuff. So they like tell you as you go in, they're like, "This is life. Do not let go of this glow stick." And
We were.
I guess all the people try and like steal your glow stick and shit.
Yeah, we would go through because like they would kind of lead you through, but like you had to like hold on to the rope and shit. And you were in like groups of 4 or whatever. So there's like me, Dylan Garcia, and I forget, it was like a couple girls that were with us or something. And we're going through, and they would like the people would be all dressed in black and like would be touching your face and shit. And it's blackout.
I'd bite a motherfucker.
Oh, dude, we had them laughing their asses off because they were doing that, and I was like, "Put your fingers in my mouth." And I forget what song it was.
Get your finger out of there.
Me and Dylan started singing a song together. We're like getting all like in harmony with it, and there was some dude like off to the side. He's like, "Boys, that was beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie." And we were like, "Oh shit, didn't even know you were there."
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, we're like, "Oh fuck." And then when I fell, that guy came out of nowhere. He's like, "Bro, are you all right?" He's like, "You landed so hard."
You're like, why didn't you just stop me?
I was like, "Why would you
could
do
see
that?"
me.
I was like, "Did you guys know there's a rope right there?"
That's a work hazard. Is that
Yeah,
OSHA proof?
Seriously, I'm gonna sue your ass. Oh, so yeah, hopefully something cool happens. We can.
I hope that you find what you're looking for. I don't fuck with that shit.
I don't know if I want to find what I'm looking for,
Right
but
about that stuff.
yeah.
Dude. I radiate too much good energy. I don't get too much of that stuff. Like you and Lexi have had a lot more ghost experience in our house
Yeah,
than I've had. I had that one demon dream
yeah.
that fucked me up.
I just had a lot in general through my life, so it's like one of those things.
And
that I'm
we,
like,
I guess when we were watching TV downstairs and that door opened.
that door opened. Yeah,
That was the only other time I had
Yeah.
anything.
yeah. But yeah, no, it's just something that I'm like, and
I'm a holy man. I don't want to fuck with that shit.
I always tell people, like, I am not here to convince you that ghosts are real or anything like that. You have to experience it on your own. I've had experiences. I'm not going to say every single one was a ghost. It was paranormal, but it's like I've had some shit that I can't explain.
Oh, I'll say it. I think they're real.
Oh, yeah.
They don't fuck with
I
me
definitely
that
think
much.
it is, but I'll never try to convince someone that doesn't believe. I'm gonna be like, all right, like,
It's like Jujutsu Kaisen, dude. They prey
Yeah.
on the weak, you know?
mm-hmm.
The people who have a lot of fucking shit going on, those
Not
are the
weak.
ones that they pick on.
I ain't weak.
You got some fucked up shit in your head, though.
I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's energies attracted to energies, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
and
gonna
you're a
say I don't have
Satanist.
some. Here we go.
You're a fucking Satanist.
Not a
dude.
Satanist, bro. Here
I'm
we
a
go.
fucking holy man,
Here we
dude.
go, dude.
That shit don't bother me.
When was the last time you seen me wear my Hail Satan shirt?
I don't remember.
So
But
I haven't
you
worn it
have
for a
a
while.
fucking goat head pentagram picture in your room.
This is true.
And that shit broke,
Yeah, I fell off the wall
bro.
on top of the little cross that I had underneath it.
Yeah! The power of Christ compels you,
Bro,
dog.
I got holy wars going on in my room, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm a holy man, so this shit don't bother me too much.
You sound bothered right now.
I get it slightly once in a while.
I go looking for
But
it.
I don't look for that shit.
Oh, I'm gonna bring something home with me.
You better not, dude.
Hey everybody, meet Baphomet.
Oh, God. On that note, we gotta close this one out.
Yes, we do.
We're at time.
It's my bedtime.
It's been a wonderful podcast.
Sorry for the delay, but
Yeah,
we back.
Sorry about the short delay.
Shit
I
happens.
had some shit going on. We had to hunker down, batten down the hatches, which
Happened.
we should be good for a while now.
Yep.
I don't have anything crazy planned. I don't think my vacation's till like August. So
You went on vacation?
yeah,
Where?
Auntie Gabe got a lake house in like Minnesota or something.
Nice.
They just told me last week.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna go out and ride like the pontoons and all the jet skis and all that bullshit.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Cool.
I love lake life. I just like water in general. I'm a little water guppy. I've been swimming since I was a kid, dude. Like,
You're like Kevin Costner in Waterworld, bro.
Dude, good ass movie.
Cult classic.
Fucking Lexi and Yuki were so like they're like drawn into that movie.
Yeah. At first they were like, "What the fuck is this?" And then after
we're
a
like,
little
"This
bit,
is a
like,
fucking classic."
Yeah.
Sit down and watch.
Yeah.
And they were just so into it. But no, ever since I was like a tiny little kid, my cousins had a pool, and we would just spend the entire summer swimming. Literally, I would stay at their house for like 5 days a week. We would wake up, we would swim, we would stop for lunch, and we would swim until it got dark outside.
It's the good old days.
For an entire summer.
It's good old
Over
days.
and over and over again. So I love water.
Let's hit Waterworld this summer.
I'm probably going to Waterworld next weekend. I bribed the girls into going to Waterworld because they love like swimming and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, if you guys get me some medals, we'll go to Waterworld next weekend. And they were like, fuck yeah. And I was like, if you guys lose, we're going to Arby's. Because they have a weird, like, fucking terror of Arby's. They think it's like...
Put some
fucking
curly fries on your fingers
yeah,
and have a sandwich in the other
They think
hand.
it's gelatin or something. So yeah, that was dead ass. This today, we were talking about this in the group text. I was like, if you fuckers don't win, we're going to Arby's. If you do win, we're going to Waterworld. And I was like, I should write a book. I'm a motivational master.
That's funny.
And they were just going off on me. They were so mad. But
well, on that note,
yeah, good times, good times. I will talk to you guys next week, and hopefully we'll have some good news for y'all about everybody competing and some ghosts.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that one.
It'll be an interesting one. We have some topics we didn't even get to today.
Yeah, we've got to talk about my tattoos. Everybody wants to know the meaning of my tattoos and shit, so we'll get into that.
Y'all don't
What was the other one?
Oh, I had the weird job one.
Yeah, the weird job one. And then finding your passions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We got some good topics.
Yeah, we got a few. Send us some if you guys got any ideas.
Yeah.
Comment.
And dead ass, next week we might do the fucking
phone in.
Instagram lives, and you guys can just hit us up with some random questions.
Yeah.
We'll try and figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get something going on that.
I think that'll be funny.
Yeah.
On that note, don't forget, people, since she's getting a beer, get me one.
2 drinks in the water.
Always. Have a good night, y'all.
What the side get?
I'm fucking hungry, dog.
Eat this ass.